Do you know what it takes to buy a home? Whether this is your first time in the home buying process or you just need a refresher, I'm here to walk you through the 9 major steps of the home buying process right now. Hi, I'm Kari Ray Davis at Kari Sells the City in Keller Williams. This channel is here to educate you about everything you need to know about the Seattle Tacoma area, as well as the Puget Sound region of Washington State. I'm here to give you different tips and tricks on buying and selling, as well as give you different neighborhood information and fun things to do in our area. Today we're talking about the 9 major steps of the home buying process. Number 1, you want to have a really good agent and lender team. It's your choice who you have in these 2 roles, but you want to make sure whomever you're working with communicate very clearly together and they work well together. The lender and the agent are a team, and they need to make sure that their common goal is to be able to get you successfully to the closing table. So you want to make sure you choose each of those people wisely. Number 2, get your pre-approval in order and your budget set. The reason why this is so important is you don't want to start looking for a home until you know exactly what you want to be spending. It can be dangerous because you might be looking for homes that really are above your budget, or you might start looking and find a place that you're in love with, but you might run out of time because you're not approved yet. So I really do recommend getting your lender involved, getting your budget set, and knowing exactly what you want your monthly budget to be, so you know what parameters that you're working with and that you're comfortable and educated on where you are comfortable with your monthly payment being. Number 3, getting your search set up. This is where the fun comes along. Once we talk about the type of home you're looking for, the area you'd like to be in, what your budget is, and all the different parameters that are important to you, then we get to set up the search and start looking at homes. Number 4, you've found a home that you love and you're ready to make an offer. So you're going to want to look at the different competition that might be around you. Is it competitive? What kind of terms can you offer? And make sure you work closely with your agent to strategize and make sure your offer stands out. Number 5, your offer gets accepted. Congratulations, you're in mutual acceptance. Another word for that is under contract. Another thing we say is it's all the contract has been signed around. Once we're in this part of the transaction, that means that nobody else can come in and jump ahead of us or bump you out of the way once all of the parties have agreed to work together. During this process, you will get your inspection scheduled, and you may go ahead and negotiate any additional terms at that time during your inspection timeline. Your lender is going to start working on getting the appraisal ordered. You will also deposit your earnest money into your escrow account, and that's what they call opening escrow. And the title company will begin to scrub the title to make sure that there's no liens or encumbrances on the title. Number 6, your appraisal. This is when the appraiser comes in and assesses the value of the home for the lender. So one thing that I would like to caution you of is you want to get your appraisal ordered really right as soon as you're under contract, partly because the appraiser is one facet that the lender nor the agent have any control over, and if there's any delays, it could delay your closing. So you want to make sure you get that appraisal ordered as soon as you can. Now, when the appraisal comes in, it could come in at value, it may come in with some conditions, or it may come in under value. And at that point, you're going to have a conversation with your agent to talk about whether you need to renegotiate the terms and the price of the home. Now we're almost to the finish line. Number 7, your closing disclosures and your settlement statements. The closing disclosure is given to you from your lender, and that's your opportunity to review all of the documents for the closing, and it gives you 3 days to look it over prior to signing. Now that's a law in Washington State. You have to have 3 days to look over everything before you go to the signing table to actually sign your documents. The settlement statement is a statement that goes to the seller and to the buyer that has all of the monies due from each party, and everybody gets a chance to confirm it's accurate, and then it gets sent back to the lender in escrow. Congratulations, it's signing day. You've made it to the closing table. So on signing day is the day you sign all of your documents with escrow, and you're going to need a couple of things as well. You're going to need a photo ID, your social security number, as well as a cashier's check for your down payment, or hopefully if things are organized, you will have had your account wired already your down payment to the escrow office for your funds. It's good to get that out of the way because you don't want to try and do that the same day as closing, or the money may not make it in time for closing. So with that being said, all of the funds get disseminated to the proper channels, and then the deed is sent to the county. So then here we are, number 9. Once the deed is sent to the county, the numbers are released for recording. Once those recording numbers have been assigned to you as the homeowner, that means you're a homeowner and you have successfully purchased your first home. There you have it, the 9 major steps to the home buying process. If you like, please click the link below and it'll take you to a link to my home buyer's guide on my website. Also, please check back every Wednesday because I'm going to have different tips and tricks on home buying, as well as different information about our beautiful area here in the Northwest.